ever wanted a little more Mad Max in your world of tanks? Of course you do. Everyone wants more Mad Max, especially his own movie. I'm just kidding, that movie was awesome. Anyway, this is Crossout. And before you go screaming about it, yeah, it's a lot like World of Tanks. But there are a few differences here that makes this one unique, so stay with me for a second. Now, Crossout is actually from the developer that brought us War Thunder, which people really seem to like, but I've never played, so I'm gonna judge Crossout on its own merits. Let's quickly cover the things you already know, and then we'll get into the differences. You have a garage, which also kind of acts as the game's lobby, and where you can also upgrade your car. You'll then hop into PvP matches, which involve either killing all of your enemies, capturing their base, or capturing a neutral point, kind of like King of the Hill. You'll drive with WASD, shoot your weapons with your mouse, and that's about it. Now drive around and cause some mayhem. Yeah! Okay, now for the things you might not know. First off, games of Crossout are super freaking fast. Where other games of this genre tend to last an eternity, matches in Crossout are usually done within minutes. It's okay, it happens to lots of games. Secondly, Crossout has PvE. You can take part in something called raids, which involves a group of players taking on a group of bots in some sort of challenge. The few that I played involved gathering some gas points before the timer ran out, all while trying to survive an onslaught of enemies. I actually enjoyed raids quite a bit because A, I wasn't dying all the time, B, it was nice to do something other than just kill people all the time, and C, I was recognized! That doesn't happen very often. Hi! Thanks for the ego boost. To do raids, you will have to spend some gasoline, which you gain by playing PvP matches with a gasoline barrel attached to your car. Also, raids are actually where you gather some of the more rare materials, which is another part where Crossout really differentiates itself. You can build your own death machine from scratch. Yes, this is a pretty dang cool feature. As rewards for completing PvP matches in certain raids, you will gather parts. You then use these parts to put together a car. There are some guidelines, you can't just drive anything. You'll need a chassis and at least some kind of frame and some wheels, and you'll likely want some weapons, otherwise you're going to be basically useless. Although I suppose you could just ram things, but I think cannons are far more effective. As you play games and gather parts, you will also level up. Originally, you'll belong to the Engineer faction. However, once you get to level 10, you can then join a different faction, all of which give you different parts to customize your car. Crafting in Crossout takes items and scrap metal, which you gain by completing matches, doing quests, and disassembling items. I think all of this really has potential. The only issue that I ran into is that it seems to take forever to get anything. The best way to level up and thereby get new stuff is to win matches. But no matter what car I build, I always end up dead. 4 machine guns? Dead. Autocannon? Dead. Tank cannon? Dead. Dead? Dead! This was likely my fault considering I suck at these type of games, but it slowed my progress down to a halt. And I really wanted some cooler stuff for my car, damn it. Bottom line, this is still in beta, so there's really just not that much to talk about, but I do think this game has potential. The faster pace, the co-op, and the ability to build your own car, I think makes this something people might get behind. Plus Mad Max. If this had come out a year ago, this would be super popular. I think the devs are hoping for a sequel. Make sure to level up your MMO knowledge by visiting MMORPG.com, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and by following us on social media. To catch up on the week's biggest MMO news, watch our latest MMO FTW. And to see if there's a better MMO out there for you, watch one of our latest First Impressions videos. Thanks for watching.